Hi friends, welcome back. Do you guys remember what holiday is coming up in just 3 weeks? Here's a hint for you. What is that? That's right, it's a turkey because this month we're celebrating Thanksgiving. You know, I love giving thanks to God, and one of the ways that I like doing that is through worship. Let's sing a few songs together now.
Guess what? God loves you, and He wants to be your friend. Guess what? God loves you, and He wants to be your friend. When you're sad, God loves you, and He wants to be your friend. When you're happy, God loves you, and He wants to be your friend. When you're scared, God loves you, and He wants to be your friend. When you're silly, God loves you, and He wants to be your friend. Guess what? God loves you, and He wants to be your friend. Guess what? God loves you, and He wants to be your friend. When you're sad, God loves you, and He wants to be your friend. When you're happy, God loves you, and He wants to be your friend. When you're scared, God loves you, and He wants to be your friend. When you're silly, God loves you, and He wants to be your friend. Guess what? God loves you, and He wants to be your friend. Guess what? God loves you, and He wants to be your friend. Guess what? God loves you, and He wants to be your friend. Guess what? God loves you, and He wants to be your friend.
Do not give up. Do not give up. Do not give up. When times are hard, do not give up. Have a happy heart. Do not give up. Pray and obey. When you get scared, let me hear you say. Do not give up. Do not give up. Do not give up. When times are hard, do not give up. Have a happy heart. Do not give up. Pray and obey. When you get scared, let me hear you say. Do not give up. Do not give up. Do not give up. Do not give up.
Our memory verse for this month is Galatians 6:10, and it says, "We should help others whenever we can." Do you help others whenever you can? Think about that today and how you can help others like Jesus commands us to. This week's story comes out of the book of 1 Samuel. It's about a man named David. Now, David, you might remember, or you might know, here is David. David's very happy, but David did something really, really important. He killed this guy. Do you know who that guy is? Any guesses? This is Goliath. And David fought Goliath and he won. So Goliath was no more. And David became really famous and he eventually became king over all of Israel. But before David could become king, there was another king named Saul, and Saul took David in to be like one of his own sons. And Saul had another son, and that's who we're going to talk about today. Saul had a son named Jonathan. And you see, David and Jonathan were the very best of friends. Do you have a best friend? I think everyone should have a best friend. My best friend's name is Gabe. We met in college and we've just been really great friends ever since. And my friend Gabe and I are very much like Jonathan and David. What is your best friend like? You see, Jonathan and David had a really special relationship. Jonathan was supposed to be king after Saul, but Jonathan knew that God had chosen David to be king next. Do you think he was mad about that? If I were Jonathan, I might have been a little mad. But Jonathan loved David, and he knew that God had chosen him to be king. So Jonathan gave David his shield, he gave him his cloak, everything that would mean that shows that he would be king next, he gave to David. And even when Saul became really mad that David was going to be king after him, Jonathan chose to save David's life. You see, David was so thankful for Jonathan, and Jonathan was so thankful for David that he loved others. What are some ways that you can love others this week, friends? Could you draw a special picture for someone to show that you care about them? I think that's what I'm going to do. Oh, you don't have to hang around while I draw my photo for my friend. This week, I want you to think about how you can love others. I'll see you soon!
Hi friends, I'm back for another craft. I'm so excited because today we're talking all about friendship, and I love my best friend so much. Our craft today is really easy. It's so easy that I can do it sitting on my couch. Are you ready? Okay, here's what you need. You need a piece of paper. I'm just using one that I was gonna throw away anyways because I don't wanna be wasteful. So you just need a piece of paper. Maybe you might want a marker or a pen and a pair of scissors. You're going to take your piece of paper and fold it in half, hamburger style. Now, this craft is really cool because the amount of times that you fold your paper is what's going to make a difference on how it turns out. So I'm just folding it in half because in our story we talked about two friends. Now I can take my pen, I'm gonna turn my paper this way. I'm just gonna make an outline of a person. Let me show you. Okay, my person, it might look a little weird. Can you see it? But that's okay because watch what happens when I cut this guy out, but I don't cut right here on the fold of my paper. You want to make sure when you draw your person, you draw it next to the fold of your paper. So let me cut him out. Okay, here's the kind of tricky part. You see my paper is still folded in half, but I've cut all the way out to the arm and I just have to finish this. I'm not going to cut it apart here. I'm gonna leave it together. So I'm just gonna cut one line. See, I cut my person out. But now when I unfold it, I have two friends holding hands. Isn't that awesome? So that's how you just use one piece of paper, scissors, and a pin to make the two best friends from our story. Yay! Look, they can run together. They can dance, they can jump. And now you can use these to tell the story again. I hope that you enjoyed craft time today, friends, and I can't wait to see you next week. Bye!